Yo, what's up, guys? It's Zeta. So today we're doing a bridge commentary, because I was going to do Skywars, but then I was just like, yeah, no, because I was doing a couple of warm-up games, and that just wasn't going well. I just failed my top hat miserably. This guy's just not doing good, though, so it's fine. But, so, today I figured that I would just, like, talk about all the fun stuff that's been going on in my life. IRL. Dang, he scores there. So, first off, like, if you've been keeping up with my community tab, you'll know that, like, 3 weeks ago, I did, like, a complaining type thing on there. Because I've had, like, braces for, like, 3 weeks now. They're alright, like, but so, about 3 weeks ago now, in fact, a little over 3 weeks, I got braces, so one of my teeth, so I thought that I had lost all of my baby teeth. I was mistaken. I had, like, one more, and the reason that it wasn't coming out is because I had the adult tooth that was supposed to be coming in behind it was just, like, completely crooked up there, and it wasn't gonna come down, like, on its own. So I had to have the baby tooth pulled, and then they were like, okay, then we're gonna give you braces after that, so that you could, like, so the braces, they're gonna have, like, a spring on them, and that's gonna clear room for the adult tooth to come in. Oh, so yeah, I got them 3 weeks ago at the time of recording this. Probably by the time it comes out, it'll probably be like 4 weeks, depending on how long it takes me to edit this footage. But, so yeah, I was like really just annoyed at everything. Because I couldn't really eat anything. I ate soup for, like, well, first, like, 3 meals. But, so, yeah, like, they left. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Something about braces, but, like, yeah, I was just really annoyed at the world that day. Like, couldn't eat really anything. Or at least anything, like, solid for that matter. Like, I kid you not, the best thing that happened to me that day was Quapot going live, like, actually. So, like, Quapot, if you're watching this, thanks, dude. Anyway, moving on from, like, braces, but anyway, like, it's fine now, like, I've kind of stopped caring. I just have to, like, brush my teeth better, which, like, I've been trying to do anyway, because my dentist keeps telling me, kid, you need to brush your teeth better. You just kind of need to. And now it's my time to strike. Whoops. So, yeah, I have to do that. I have to make sure there's, like, no bits of food stuck in there. And I have to, yeah. So, like, it's just a hassle brushing my teeth. So, yeah, those are my dental misadventures over, like, the past month. This is the part of the video where I tell you to subscribe. I know, I did this last time, too. But, like, please, like, it would be cool, and I am 2 subs away from 20 subs, and I really want to hit that before May. And I won't waste too much of your time. Back to the video. So, moving on to the topic of school. Also, this guy's level 11, so he might be decent, but he's not top hatting, so he might not be. I don't think he's very good.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
But so moving on to school. So, like, so over the course of the second semester, they're having us write a history essay, and it can be on, like, anything we want, really. So, like, I'm doing mine on the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, which, for those who don't know what that is, pretty much in Chernobyl, which is a place in Ukraine, back in, like, the 1980s, there was this, like, power plant. In fact, I think it's still there. So pretty much, Chernobyl, what happened was they were doing like a test on the reactor or something like that, and they were doing it at like 1 a.m. So all of the people who had been trained and like prepared for the test, they just like they weren't there at the plant when they were doing the test. So they had a ton of people who didn't know how to do the test, which was bad, and some like faulty stuff happened, like the fuel, so like the reactors, like fuel rods or whatever, they got like jammed, and essentially the whole thing, like reactor 4 meltdown, I think it also blew up, and that started like a nuclear fire, which was not very good for business, of course. And this was back when it was the USSR. So pretty much the Soviet government tried to cover it up, and it didn't really work. They built like this big concrete like dome around it, but it eventually started to like crumble and stuff. So eventually they had to build a new one. This guy just left.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Oh no, guys, we're fighting Clown Pierce. It's Clown Pierce, guys. It's the deadliest. Is the deadliest member of the deadliest Minecraft server. I fear you. You're gonna. It's Clown Pierce. He's gonna pierce me with his sword. Anyway, so yeah, I have to write a history paper on that, and I've kind of been procrastinating on it. But then again, the final paper isn't due till like May. But we have to have like a rough draft in April, and I have barely even read my sources. Which I have, like, they're all online, and I still need to like read majority of them, so might be kind of screwed on that. But like I've written essays in like a week, so I'm not super worried. I mean, like, I'm slightly worried, but like, as the due date gets ever closer, like, I get more and more worried. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I might talk about it again in the future. But it's like, this essay is probably going to be, like, my entire grade for the 4th quarter, which is kind of scary. That's another thing about this, like, history paper, is that, like, my teacher said it was, like, grading was subjective. Like, he's grading it differently per person based on what he expects from that person, which we're all just sitting there like, wait, what? Hold up. How is that fair? Because, like, a person who he has lower expectations with, who does above their expectations, could, hypothetically speaking, get a better grade than someone who he had higher expectations for, who didn't have a paper that met his expectations. So it's like, it's just kind of like, okay, is this fair grading or not? Dang, bro, who knew that 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning was a great time to grind bridge? But yeah. Anyway, on the topic of grades, so I got a D in science, or at least I currently do. So, like, we have had, like, nothing in science to grade us off of, but, like, the science teacher, she was like, okay, class, you're gonna take notes as we read this chapter. And then I vaguely remember her saying at the beginning of the quarter that we were going to have to turn them in at the end of a quarter, and then that we would be graded on them. But it's like, she didn't remind us at the end of the quarter. So it's like, how am I supposed... Because, like, she told us this, like, once at the beginning of the quarter, and never again. So, like, when my mom went in to do, like, parent-teacher conferences, she learned I had a D currently, because, like, I didn't turn in my notes, because I didn't know we were supposed to. I might actually lose this game. I might have to lock in. Dang. But she said that, like, if I turn in my notes tomorrow, it'll be fine, so I just have to remember to bring them to school tomorrow. Because, like, I have them. I didn't lose them, I just didn't know that we were supposed to, like, I didn't know that we were supposed to, turn them in at the end of the quarter. Uh-oh. Anyway, next, we have some, technical difficulties. So, pretty much, like, my Chromebook was, like, acting up over, like, last week for some reason. Like, it would just, like, sign me out or whatever, and it was being really weird. Anyway, so Friday, I hop on, and, like, Minecraft just won't load, like, at all. Like, I end up having to restart my whole Chromebook, and, like, eventually I get Minecraft to launch, and, like, all of my stuff is gone. Like, everything I had on Minecraft on my Chromebook was gone. And, like, when I say everything, I mean everything. Like, my worlds, my texture packs, my skin packs, it was all gone. Like, all the stuff I've bought off of the marketplace was still there, but, like, everything else was just gone. And, like, I have no idea what happened. But, like, it might have been my Chromebook, because, like, when I opened up my recording app to, like, record this video, all of, like, the, like, footage that I had on there was gone, too, so it might have been just, like, my Chromebook or something. But, yeah, it was, like, really weird. So I had to, like, re-import a ton of packs that, like, I just had, like, everything that I had in my Files app that I remember importing, I had to, like, re-import. But, so I managed to get, like, most of my stuff back in. I've still got, like, all my packs and stuff. They're, like, I got most of them back in, or at least the, like, important stuff. Like, I have some packs that I really haven't used since, like, 6 months ago, maybe. And I'm not, like, too pressured on getting those back in. It was mainly just, like, the stuff that I use, like, the skin pack with, like, my skin and, like, all of the other skins that I'll use. I mainly use this one on camera, though, but I have, like, an entire skin pack that I made of, like, different skins. But, yeah, like, it was just, like, really annoying, and, because, like, so I've had this one survival world, like, as long as I've had Minecraft on my Chromebook. So it's just like seeing that world just gone when, like, I've spent so much time on it. It's just kind of like, dang. So, yeah. Anyway, next thing's kind of quick, like, it's the new capes for, like, the Minecraft movie. Like, I like both of them. There used to be, like, this, like, bug with, like, the texture where, like, it wasn't centered on the back, but they fixed it, so I'm happy with Mojang now. So, yeah. Dang it. Alright. I know that. Bro, what? Alright, bro. No. No. Just no. But, so, yeah, this guy an alt? This guy could be an alt. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. I see. Try and get back up here. That's not gonna work. And I can get the snipe. He scores here, unless... Uh-huh. Alright. Might be able to beat him. No? Alright. But anyway, this next one's also really quick. So, for those who don't know, which is like everyone, so I play violin, and I am also rather good at it. I've been doing it since, like, kindergarten, maybe even before. Okay, we're up there. But, so, I currently have a 3/4 size violin, which is like the second largest size of violin. This guy is trying to break my top hat, evidently. But, so my violin teacher, who's a great guy, by the way, and so my violin teacher was like, okay, I think it might be time to get Zeta a full-size violin. So, I was at his place on Friday, and he just, like, goes into the other room, because, like, we're just working on stuff. And he just goes into the other room, and he just comes back with 2 full-size violins, and I'm just like, what? So he has me try both of them, and then he had me, like, so I currently have both of them. He told me to, like, take them home over, like, the course of the week, and, like, play around with both of them, see which one I like more, type stuff. And, like, yeah, like, I'm getting a big boy violin, chat. Like, I mean, like, to be fair, like, I have gotten, like, I've had the 3/4 for, like, 2 years. So I've had the 3/4 for, like, 2 years. It's been great. I've loved every second of it, but, frankly, like, it's time to move on. It's starting to feel small. I also realize I've been playing the same map for, like, the past 5 games. But, so, yeah, like, yeah. Like, it's just a big moment, because, like, this is the last time I'll size up on a violin. Like, if I get any new violins in the future, they're just gonna be the same size, but, like, different violins. So, yeah, it's just big time. Big, important time. Plus, I'm like, this fall, I'm going into high school, so it's like, what better time than now, I guess. Well, that was another Zetapixel, yap sesh. I hope y'all enjoyed. What is the hive? What? Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed me just yapping for, like, 15, 20 minutes, however long this video ends up being. Like and subscribe, and, yeah, see ya.